Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lewis H. Taylor Stadium in Berlin, Maryland. Tonight, we got the Battle of Berlin. It's the Worcester Prep Mallards versus Stephen Decatur Seahawks. My name is AJ Patton. I'm joined alongside my partner, as always, Sean McChrystal. And Sean, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Good to be back. You know, we did basketball. Love that. Good to be back here.
And we got some nice weather tonight, too. It's partly sunny, mostly cloudy. But, you know, pretty moderate conditions outside.
Should be a good game.
Definitely, definitely. As Brody Lynch on the face-off. Facing off against Paxton Malt. Let's get your starting lineups for tonight. For the Seahawks, Brody Lynch, Siler Harvey, Ashton Clark, Ashton March, John Foner, Graham Geyser, Trey Strickler, Gunnar Kettner, Jack Brady, and Declan Horan.
And for the Mallards, Cole Campbell, Ryan Mann, Paxton Malt, Max Carpenter, Dylan McGovern, Anch Batra, Lucas Nicastro, Connor Ferguson, Baylor Hohen, Jack Lynch, and Russell Wood. I'm excited. Should be a good one.
Should be a really good one, as the Seahawks won versus Worcester Prep last year only by 1 goal. And Worcester Prep has played a game this year, which they lost 7-2 versus Caravelle Academy from Bear, Delaware.
Yeah, that game was played at Delaware turf for those lacrosse fans out there. Pretty familiar place, I hear, for lacrosse.
It's Parker Mason with it at the 30-yard line. He's taking a full speed. Shoots, and it's no good. Out of bounds. Seahawks will stay with it, though.
Tried to bounce shot there. Tried to get it.
Ashton March was the closest to it when it went out of bounds. So Ashton March taking it at the 10-yard line on the X. Nice move, working around. Almost a goal there from the Seahawks. Now Worcester prepping a fast break.
You would have really loved to have that goal there, get the momentum early. Something you always like to see. Any sport, really.
As Dylan McGovern gets knocked on the ground. Ball's on the ground, fight for it. Seahawks come away with it. It's going to stay Worcester Prep, as that was a foul on the Seahawks. Fighting for that ball there. Good hustle from the Seahawks early, though.
Definitely, that's what you like to see. Hustle. You know, you can teach talent, but you can't teach effort.
100% as Dylan McGovern with it. So he finds Gavin Sutherland, a freshman.
Both teams just feeling each other out right now.
This is usually how it starts. You know, lacrosse games start very
tough
slow.
Screen there.
Shot by Jack Lynch is way off, and Worcester Prep's going to stay with it.
Number 10, Dylan McGovern got rocked. Trying to set a screen.
That was a tough screen. He did.
Putting his body on the line.
Got knocked on the ground there as Declan Horan, the goalie, throwing it long for Luke Popleski. Goes out of bounds.
Got to come up with that one.
So no goal early here to start this one out.
Both teams feel like maybe some butterflies.
Yeah,
first
you know,
game
first game of the year
for
the
Decatur.
Yeah.
Worcester Prep didn't have the best game against Caravelle Academy. Lost 7-2.
That's great defense for the Seahawks here, as looks like Ashton March is on the ground. Now Worcester Prep fast break. It's going to be a turnover as the Mallards throw it out of bounds. Bit of miscommunication there. Sounds the Seahawks taking over once again. As Popleski looking to slow it down here. Oglesby with it on the top of the arc. Now Parker Mason back to Oglesby. Seahawks taking it really slow here. Oglesby tries to put a move on McGovern on the X, working around the arcs of Seahawks.
Great ball movement here.
Now Mason checking, fires up in the air, or rolls around. Seahawks stay with it at the 10-yard line.
You know, they progressively started passing the ball faster, trying to find that open lane to the net to shoot.
Yes, look for Parker Mason to try and drive it in here as he's trying to. Referee throws a flag as he scores. There's Parker Mason on the goal there. Looks like the goal's going to count. Yeah, it is. Referee threw a flag up in the air there.
Now that's the start you want.
Exactly.
Want to get up ahead on your rival. Same town rival.
And I like that goal horn. You might be able to hear it on the broadcast. That's really cool. It's like a train horn. So now face-off once again between Brody Lynch and Paxton Maltz. You know, face-offs happen after every single goal, no matter who scores. You know, we're like basketball experts, so we're still getting to know lacrosse. You know, we know the basics. Looking to get to know the advanced as the shot by Lynch off the face-off.
They're gonna say it wasn't a shot, and Award prepped the ball.
Very aggressive there from Brody Lynch, taking it right off the face-off, driving towards the goal. This ball's on the ground. Fight for it. Seahawks come away with his march, shoots, and it's way off. But the Seahawks look they're going to stay with it here.
As we just got an alert, your Decatur baseball is winning 3-2 now over Del Mar. Tight game. They were down 2-0 whole time. Still top of the sixth though.
Yeah, still got about an inning and a half to go, at least. As the Mallards now taking it full speed.
Oh, almost a big hit there.
Yeah, almost a big hit by Ashton Clark, the captain. Now Dylan McGovern tries to drive it in. Ball's on the ground once again. It's a rugby scrum. It's going to stay with the Mallards here.
Worcester Prep had a good opportunity there. They were pretty close to the goal. As I will take over for play-by-play from the moment. AJ has a pretty bad paper cut. We got Ryan Mann now trying to drive. He gets it poked away. Scrum for the ball. Worcester Prep is going to keep it. Making a substitution here. As number 10, Dylan McGovern shoots and he scores. We got a tie game here in Berlin. No, they're saying no goal. They're saying he was inside of the crease. As we hear the Decatur faithful cheer on their team. Initially, everyone thought it was a goal. Referees got together and said it was no goal inside the crease when he shot the ball.
All right, I'm back. I should have this thing like taped up pretty good. Really bad cut, but we're back. But slap some tape on it, we're good.
I didn't know you could get injured broadcasting.
Well, it's a thing now, you know?
You're going to have to go on the IL?
There's a first for everything. I have to go on the 10-day IL real quick. As Seahawks on the X, working in around the arc. Excuse me, I kind of cut you off there.
You almost missed the goal. There was a goal taken away while you were gone.
Yeah, I did hear you talking about that. Didn't exactly see what was happening, but
oh, nice move to get around the defender.
yeah, shot by Popoliski is just off there. A great aggressiveness driving in there from Popoliski, the junior midfielder. Yeah, midfielders do it all in lacrosse, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we got a good mix of different grades on this Decatur team.
We really do. We got a
bunch of three ninth graders.
Seahawks got a lot of different grades here. Some freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and a couple seniors. So all 4 grades playing on this Seahawks team, and same for Worcester Prep. That's kind of how it goes in lacrosse. Is the Mallards trying to get inside, bounce goal won't go.
We've got
shot.
2 basketball players on the lacrosse team. Matthew Beck, Frankie Bucksbaum.
Ball's up in the air. McGovern. He's gonna look to slow it down here, back it out, wait for his team to catch up.
Part of the regional champ Seahawks. Made it so close in that state semifinals. I was there. You were there.
Yeah, I was sitting on the bench for that game as McGovern taken in on the wing. Cross pass to McGovern. Ball's on the ground. So we have stop and play here, but it's going to stay with Worcester Prep. That's now a man.
Bounce shot there almost went in. Another opportunity missed for the Mallards. They've had about three opportunities where they could have cashed in but didn't.
Now Oglesby to March. Bit of miscommunication there between the Oglesby and March, excuse me. And now Mallard's taking it full speed. Baylor Hohen gets checked. Nice steal by Parker Mason, the sophomore. Spin move at midfield. Up to March. To Foner. Lightning the Thunder. Shot by Foner won't go. It's like a hard fall there.
I've noticed Worcester Prep is kind of taking things more slowly, while Decatur, on the other hand, they've been...
We got a flag here from the referee. See which way he's going. He's going to stay with the Mallards.
Decatur's been fast-paced pretty much, not the whole game. First 2 minutes they were feeling each other out, but just something interesting to note.
We got 4:39 left in this first quarter. So yeah, pretty slow game so far. Only 1 goal scored. That was for the Seahawks. That was Parker Mason on the goal if you missed it. So slow start to this game as Worcester Prep with a man up for a minute.
Sort of like a power play, hockey.
Power play, yep, exactly. Got power play. Cross kind of like a power play, except it's man up. So advantage for Worcester Prep here.
Minute penalty.
We'll see if they can take advantage and try and get a goal. We'll tie this thing up.
They've had some struggles offensively, not just in this game, but last game only scoring 2 goals the whole time. Now, I don't know much about Caravel Academy, but 2 goals in the lacrosse game is pretty low.
As Staples, McGovern, but controlling the offense for the Mallards so far this game. Mallards trying to work on his higher. Nice spin move by Mann, now on the X, working it back inside. Shoots, won't go. Look at it hit off the goalpost there. Mallard's going to stay in possession.
25 seconds left on this man up.
McGovern, the top of the arc. Now shot, won't go. Bounce shot there. Nice save by Declan Horan.
Definitely nice hands. You got to have nice hands if you're a goalie. Surprised to see Decatur running it in this man up. Well, great job.
Not anymore, yeah.
Great job by the Seahawks to kill that man up. I always talk about the penalty kills in hockey.
Ashton Clark checking out. Looked like John Foner went in there. A little bit tough to tell that we're kind of far away, you know. This box is pretty far away
really
from the
far
field.
away.
We need some binoculars up here. And that's the goal for the Seahawks. As that was number 24, Evan Oglesby on the goal. The Seahawks take a 2-0 lead.
You know, they've scored as many goals this game as Worcester Prep has all season.
Yeah. As I mentioned earlier, they lost 7-2 versus Caravel in the first game of the year. So once again, face-off between Brody Lynch and Paxton Molt. We saw last time in the last face-off, Brody Lynch took it straight from the face-off and try to get a goal for his Seahawks. Very aggressive there. Let's see if he wins the face-off again, if he'll do the same thing.
Decatur's won both face-offs. Well, until then, I jinxed them.
Malt wins the face-off, and now McGovern.
You know, you were the jinxer in fall and winter sports. I guess you're passing off the torch to me.
Yeah, mainly winter. You know, especially at the free throw line.
E-slack, extra point, and then free throws.
And I will say, although this game has been pretty slow paced, it has been very physical. We've seen a hard screen earlier in the game. Ball's been on the ground a few times. A lot of fights for it.
I guess that's what you get between two rivals.
Battle of Berlin.
Same town. What are they? About 5 minutes apart driving?
Yeah, I think you're about right there. As man on the X. Great defense by Trey Strickler. Now the Seahawks on the fast break. It's Foner on the wing.
Double teamed.
He's going to slow it down here. Gives it to Mason.
Great job by that prep defense to slow down Foner. I mean, he was coming with a full head of steam.
And the Seahawks had the numbers advantage there on that fast break.
And they took the risk and double teamed them, stopped them, and then slowed down this offense. Now Decatur's got to look to set it up again.
As March with it in the corner. Looks like Mason with it, yes. At the 40-yard line. Seahawks been taking their offensive possessions very slow this game, but Mason trying to change that. Driving in shots off the post.
That was a great save.
Fight for it. And Worcester Prep comes away with it.
Ooh.
It's almost a big hit there.
That was a hard hit.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm watching football. It is at the football field, but
Hard knocks. It's Mason on the wing. Shoots. Man, he's got some speed on that. I'll say that. He's got some crazy speed on that ball. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Substitution. A couple substitutions for the Mallards and the Seahawks.
Oh, nice move. Got by 3 defenders. Well,
that's Connor Staples with it.
Oh,
shot just off there. Declan Horan scooping it up.
Declan has played excellent this game.
Really has. He had a save just about 5 minutes ago earlier in the game. Is now Ashton March taking it. Does not have numbers. Let's see if he looks to slow it down, if he's going to keep taking it full speed.
He was trying to take on the whole prep defense there by himself.
1-on-4. A shot from Ashton March. Misses. Now, Seahawks going to stay with it as they were closest to it off that shot. That's bounce shot by Luke Popliski.
2 seconds.
Oglesby doesn't get it off in time. That's going to do it for the first quarter. But the Decatur Seahawks up 2-0 over the Worcester Prep Mallards. We'll be right back to start the second. All right, we are back. Start of the second period. Seahawks up 2-0 over the Mallards. Another face-off here between Paxton Malt and Brody Lynch.
Slow-paced game so far.
Yeah.
I do have one question for you. You know,
What's up?
it's March.
Oh, yeah.
Who you got winning it all for March Madness?
Okay, I originally, you might have heard of it a couple weeks ago, I said Creighton was going to win it all, okay? I still have them going to the finals, all right? I have them going to the finals, but I got UConn winning. All right?
You know, my bracket's still perfect.
Yeah, I don't believe
Nah,
that.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, like, who would have picked Oakland to beat Kentucky? Like, unless you're Bijan Robinson.
Kentucky's been struggling. Lost to St. Peter's last year. St. Peter's got smacked last night.
I picked St. Peter's to win, too.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I thought they were going to go another run. It's a bounce shot by Luke Papisi. Won't go, and now Mallard's taking it. The Castro. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be offsides on the Mallards. Looks like it's going to go on Jack Lynch, the junior.
5-yard penalty.
5. Remains first down. I'm just kidding. Phoner with it. Thunder. You know, he told me to say that. You know, his nickname is Thunder. And then Ashton March, he also told me his nickname is Lightning. So Thunder and Lightning,
Thunder,
they go back and
yeah,
forth.
I get it. Pretty clever.
So maybe if they pass back and forth and they get a goal, I'll say something like that. You know, and that could be my new term maybe. In basketball, we had in the bonus. Lacrosse, we could have Thunder to Lightning. As Seahawks on the X, working it around the arc. Mason. And Mason, just like McGovern for the Mallards, he's been controlling this offense today along with Ashton Marches. What a beautiful
Ankles
move by Popliski.
Ankles broke by.
Wow, fantastic move.
We don't have his number, I don't believe. The 44, is that who?
No, I don't think we have his number. Mystery player.
There's always one.
There's always one. There's always a mystery player. As this time we got a timeout.
We'll take a short break. Be right back.
All right, we are back. 10:30 left in the second quarter. Seahawks up 2-0.
Baseball score here. Speaking of baseball, the Seahawks over Del Mar. They're winning 3-2, going in the bottom of the seventh.
Man, talk about a close
Looking
game.
to close it out. They were down 2-0 the majority of the game.
Yeah, only, second game of the year for the Seahawks?
Yes, they beat Wycomico yesterday, 18-0.
Wow.
And then softball, I believe, same score, maybe 19-0.
I think softball's a loss in the year, though. I want to say like 2-1 right now.
I think they lost
to North Dorchester.
that was a scrimmage.
That was a scrimmage, okay. That makes sense now. His ball's on the ground. Mallards with it. Nice hit by Phoner. And Phoner scoops it up. Pass inside. Ball's on the ground once again. Now the Mallards take over. Fight for it. A lot of possession changes right there in that last 10 seconds.
You don't want to turn the ball over a lot. I mean, we've seen Decatur take it slow. You don't want to.
You don't want to start turning the ball over.
Right.
Yeah, you got this early lead, 2-0. Now it's second quarter. But you don't want to let your foot off the gas. You have this lead. You want to keep it for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and 2-0 in
Especially
lacrosse can be gone in an instant.
Snap a
I
finger.
mean, Worcester Prep, they only scored 2 goals last game, but first game of the year, you never know if it was jitters or not. But
you know, early season. This is the first game for the Seahawks you mentioned earlier.
And first game for us.
First game for us.
If you thought we were coming back or wondering from
back.
the winter season, we're back. If you missed us.
It's only been 2 weeks, but it feels like it's been like a month.
If you didn't miss us, well, you got us again. You're stuck with us. We're doing the softball game Monday.
Oh, yeah, Monday versus
Tune in,
Queen Anne's.
4 o'clock.
And then Sean will be in Las Vegas for the Bennett game on Tuesday. I'll be calling that game with my guy, Mr. Hughes. Hughes is coming back. So Seahawks with it. Look at the Seahawks to try and get inside here as much as possible. And you want to keep your foot on the gas, obviously. You want to make this lead more than 2 goals, obviously. Look for Mason to maybe take control here as Mason gives it off to March. March trying to make some space, gives it back to Mason. That's Papisi slowing it down, working on Staples at the 30-yard line. Tries to put a move on Staples, does. Ooh, still working on Staples. Nice moves there. Now getting towards the crease, bounce shot.
Well, that was the closest
save.
That was the closest bounce shot we've seen today.
Nice save by Ferguson.
You know the thing
stay with it.
that I noticed that's cool when it's the bounce shot, you see the turf.
You do
Like
what's that called?
The rubber, the seeds.
Rubber, yeah, like pops up in the air. It's pretty cool.
Artificial dirt, maybe.
Possibly.
Try to replicate dirt.
March on the X. Now gives it back out. Mason. Tries to put a move on this Mallards defense. Spins, shoots, won't go. Out of bounds, but March was closest to it, so the Seahawks are going to stay with it.
I believe Decatur's been in possession the whole second quarter here.
A lot.
Worcester Prep's got to find something. They got to get the ball, first of all. You got to get the ball to score.
Oh, what a move! Almost scores. It's off the goalpost. What a great move by March. So there's the goal by Luke Papisi, the junior, getting his first goal of the season. So now, first goal for the Seahawks was Mason. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. Mason was the first goal. Oglesby was the second goal. And there with Papisi.
Good memory there. You know, another factor that could be affecting Worcester Prep and Decatur, sort of low scoring, is the weather. It's actually pretty cold out there.
It is.
I'm looking out in the crowd. I see winter coats, beanies, but we're glad we're in the booth here.
Oh, thank God.
Thank
God.
It's warm.
So face off once again between Malt and Lynch. Both face offs for their team. And Lynch wins it.
Again, that's 3-1 Decatur face-offs.
That's a good memory there.
Yeah,
there you
that
go, Sean.
is,
There you
yeah.
go. There you go. Good memory right there from Sean McChrystal. As it looks like Graham Geyser with it.
You know, I like his shoes,
And
the
now
pink
Oglesby.
shoes.
Yeah, that's Evan Oglesby with his pink shoes. I like the color selection.
You think you could rock those, AJ?
I don't know. I got like a pink dress shirt, if that counts.
I think that could match the dress shirt and the shoes.
As Thunder Foner with it, John Foner. Did you see that shot right there? That was like off balance side. A nice save there.
Worcester Prep finally in possession now.
By Ferguson.
They have been on the defensive end
now
the whole game,
McGovern,
or the whole quarter. It seems like.
Now the shot almost goes in from Adam Javez. It's going to stay with the Mallards. But good defense right there in transition by the Seahawks. Because, man, McGovern was going like full speed right there. Taking it straight to the goal. As Mann with it on the wing. Working on Strickler. Shot by McGovern. It's off the back of the net.
That was close.
That was close, yeah.
That could have changed momentum. If they would have got that goal, would have put them within 2.
As if, ladies and gentlemen, you don't know, the behind the net is called the X15. So that's where it hits like the net. You know, the X is where they're back towards like the end zone. The X15 is like right behind the net. If I'm correct.
Yes, you are.
You know, we're still learning. We know the basics, like we said earlier. We're still getting to know the advanced stuff.
Yes, shout out Andrew from Seagull Sports Network helping me out with some lacrosse notes.
You told me he's from Salisbury, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A shot by Oglesby, just off there. It's a great hustle by Cole Campbell. But it looks like it's going to stay with the Seahawks here, if I'm not mistaken.
Appreciate the notes from Seagull Sports Network.
Big shout out to them. Big shout out to them. That's Foner with it on the X. Working on the wing. Does that side shot once again. Won't go. And the save by, and scoops it up, Connor Ferguson. Now Campbell. To McGovern, or excuse me, Javez. Now Javez on the wing. That's to McGovern. Now McGovern on the 35. Press taken inside. Shot by McGovern, bounce shot. Shoots up in the air. Now Lynch shot, won't go. Ball's on the ground. Possession, the Seahawks.
Worcester Prep trying to find something to get this offense going. I mean,
Yes,
no
it's still
goals.
scoreless.
Almost halftime. 5 minutes away from halftime. Big
Oh, what a
hit.
hit from Strickler.
Wow.
Yeah.
Football hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they called an illegal check there on Strickler. As he did, you know, it's illegal if you...
They changed possession. I don't think it was a penalty because there's no man advantage.
Oh, that's true. You're right. This ball's on the ground. Nice defense from Strickler. Now Strickler throws it over the head of Geyser and out of bounds. The Mallards are going to take it here. That's McGovern to inbound in here.
The Worcester Prep Mallards. How do you feel about the name Mallard? Like, do you like the duck?
Different.
Do you like the? Yeah,
It's
I
different.
haven't. It's something I haven't seen before or heard.
I kind of like it, honestly. It's a pretty cool name. Strickler. Now the steal by the Mallards. Ferguson, or excuse me, Javez scores. First goal of the game for the Mallards, finally on the board. With 4:48 left in the second quarter.
You're the Seahawks here. You don't want to take your foot off the gas. I mean, you just gave up your first goal of the game. No big deal. First goal of the season. It's gonna happen.
That was a great drive there by Adam Javez, though.
It's lacrosse. You gotta, don't fret on it. Like, don't get it stuck in your head.
Yeah.
Move on to the next play.
But Javez really just took it himself there. You know, it was a 1-on-3, pretty much. You know, Javez just decided, I'm just going to take it myself. Got a goal for his team.
As we have another update here for the baseball game, for those of you wondering, it is now 3-3. Men on first and second, 1 out. And Delmar's up to bat, bottom of the 7th. Crucial situation for the Seahawks. We'll let you know how it ends up later.
As Brody Lynch there, right off the face-off, did what he did earlier in the game. Took it straight from the face-off, being aggressive, took it straight to the goal.
Yeah, like you said, we've seen that a couple times.
We have.
Trying to catch the defense off guard.
I like the call by Brody Lynch. It's a smart play. Sometimes you actually catch the defense off guard and you get a goal like that. Hasn't worked the past 2 times. We'll see if he does it one more time, and you never know. Possibly the Seahawks can get a goal off of that. So looks like McGovern's going to start with it for the Mallards.
McGovern, wasn't there
Worcester Prep has a man up now.
wasn't there like a vice president candidate named George McGovern, like back in the 60s or 70s?
I think you're correct.
I feel like there was.
You're going to look it up?
I'm going to look it up.
All right. So Seahawks got a man in the penalty box, so Worcester Prep has got a man up here. Let's see if they can take advantage. Another 1 minute man up, just like it was earlier in the game. As McGovern fire shot won't go. Nice save again by Haran. He's like a catcher right there.
For those of you wondering, George McGovern ran for president.
For what state? What state is he from?
South Dakota. South Dakota.
South Dakota?
Yes.
His ball's on the ground. Seahawks stay with it. Oh, push there.
This
fans won an illegal push there. Or an illegal check.
This penalty defense has been pretty good by the Seahawks. I mean, they've had Worcester Prep has had two man up for a minute, and it hasn't really affected Decatur, it seems like.
And now Mason taking it 1-on-2. Tries to put a move on this Mallards defense. Now in the corner of the arc. Look for one of the Seahawks to try and cut inside here. Look for Mason to try and hit him and get a goal and get this goal back for the Seahawks. Try and get it back to a 3-point lead. As Mason now on the X. Looks like he's trying to get to March there. Nice defense by McGovern. Ball's on the ground. And McGovern scoops it up. And now the Mallards on a fast break. Long pass.
I thought there was going to be a big hit right there.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a big hit by Strickler. As that's a goal once again for Adam Havez. The senior is on fire right now.
Like I said, I'm going to reiterate it again. Can't let off the gas. Decatur controlled the whole first quarter and I'd say half of the second quarter. But in these past, 2 minutes?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
It's been all Worcester Preps, they've come back. They've already got their goal total from last week, or their last game.
There's no face-off once again.
As we see the referees here in shorts, I'm not sure how they're out there in shorts.
They've got to be cold.
I know.
You know, it's like, hang on, I'm going to look up the temperature right now.
And it's windy.
And it is windy.
You can hear the wind on the broadcast, I'm sure.
It is 47 degrees right now, ladies and gentlemen. 47. And these referees are out here wearing shorts. You know, respect to them. Like, that's crazy. At the end of March, out there wearing shorts in 47-degree weather.
I'm going to do that tomorrow, just in honor of the refs.
I mean, it's Saturday, so I don't know if we're going to have proof.
Okay. I'll have to take a picture for you. Big face-off here.
Brody Lynch wins it. I think it's now 5-1 in favor of Brody Lynch and the Seahawks on the face-off. And Foner. Seahawks looking to get the goal back here. Going into halftime. Foner now. Top of the arc. Shoots just off the goalie's stick.
I could hear that from here. It sounded like it might have hit off his head.
Yeah, it was either that or like the side of his stick there, as it ricocheted right off. Rolled out of bounds. The Seahawks are going to stay with it once again. That's Popliski to Oglesby. The pink cleats.
We got to get a nickname for that.
I don't know if he wears in the original game. We'll have to see next game. That's Oglesby. There was a goal by the Seahawks right there. Luke Popliski with the goal. That's his second goal of the game. And the Seahawks up by 2 once again.
One away from that hat trick.
Oh, yeah.
You think the fans brought their hats?
Back-to-back goals. Can we get back-to-back goals? I don't know. You know, we got some fans with hats in attendance.
Great job there by Decatur. You know, Worcester Prep got those 2 goals back. Great job not to get down. They got up, they responded, and they scored a goal. Just like Dan Campbell, coach of the Lions, said, if they get back, if they get knocked down, they're gonna get right back up.
You got some crazy quotes. It's almost a big hit right there by Ashton Clark. You got some good quotes to that. It was balls on the ground, Ashton Clark with it. And they're going to call a foul on the Seahawks. Looked like an illegal check, possibly. Substitution there for the Seahawks.
Seahawk faithful not liking that call. But
as Clark's checking out, Dalton Henderson coming in.
Kind of pretty far away to tell if that was a foul or not.
As McGovern now on the wing, taking it on the X, working it around the world. Puts a move on the Seahawks defense. Big hit by Clark. Wow, that was a big hit by Ashton Clark right there. But the Mallards going to stay with it as man working on Strickler. Nice defense from Strickler here. That's Chavez. Tries to drive in. Behind the goal. Nice defense right there. Nice save by Coran.
That was close there. I think both teams, they're done feeling each other out. They're going...
it's game time now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a boxing match.
Right. Speaking of boxing, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. Excited to see that?
Are you going to ask me how I'm feeling about it?
No, I wasn't, but how are you feeling about it?
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Ashton Clark, ball's on the ground. At midfield, McGovern. No, excuse me. Henderson scoops it up.
He's got to watch behind. That was close.
That was. As March. Up to Geyser.
I expect him to hold for the final shot.
Yeah, you got 40 seconds. No reason to rush here. You want to try and get a goal. Go into halftime up 3. That would be big. Yeah, that's some great momentum right there going into halftime. Great morale boost. As Mason, Popliski, Oglesby, with 20 seconds left. Seahawks got to go quick here. As Foner on the wing.
Oh.
Side shot won't go. Hit up the goal post there.
Got to get back on defense. Don't want to let Worcester prep.
Now Mallards.
Get a last second.
Campbell with 3 seconds. He just got to fire it. Shot's way off. That's going to do it for the first half. Low scoring first half with the Seahawks up 4-2 over the Mallards. We'll be right back after halftime. All right, we are back. We have about 30 seconds until the start of the second half. Sean, how you feeling about this game so far?
I'm cold. But yeah, the game the game has been pretty good. You know, Decatur got out to that early 2-0 lead. Then they scored another one, 3-0.
3-0, yeah.
And then Worcester Prep came back, made it 1 goal, 3-2. And then Decatur came back. They got knocked down. They came back up,
Yep.
bit off a kneecap, as Dan Campbell said.
You and your Dan Campbell quotes.
You know, Dan Campbell, he's a great coach.
He is. So,
But, you know, there's still 24 minutes left of this game. You can't think, oh, we're just going to walk away with it. They're going to lay down. No, they're not.
So we have 6 goals in this game so far for Worcester Prep. Both goals have been scored by Adam Javez, the senior. And for Decatur, one was scored by Parker Mason. One was scored by Evan Oglesby.
Okay.
And then 2 were scored by Luke Papisi.
That's pretty good right there. Memory. You didn't write any of that down?
Nope. None of it was down. But this has been a low-scoring game. Like, if this were like 7-5, I probably would have forgotten.
Okay.
So, Lynch and Malt on the face-off. Start the second half. See if Lynch can win another one. It's like a delayed start there. But
No, it was
start with it.
False start.
False start
on
yeah.
Brody.
Now, almost a goal
I
early
thought
from
that
McGovern.
was within.
Yeah.
From where we're sitting, it hit the net,
He took
and
that
I
thing
thought,
full speed. We both thought it went in. That was close. It's a good shot right there from McGovern, starting off early, only 20 seconds in the second half. But now the Seahawks with it.
you know a name you haven't said yet? Matthew Beck.
Matthew Beck, we have not said that yet. He is Matthew Beck, 18. He's number 18. Seahawks taking it slow here like they have for most of this game with Oglesby. It's a phoner. Now the Seahawks behind the goal.
Kind of
on
similar start to the beginning of the game.
Exactly, it really is. It really is. Now Oglesby on the 30. Puts a move on this Mallards defense and gives it to March on the X. March been on the X pretty much the whole entire game. As nice feed by Oglesby to Graham Geyser. That was a goal for the Seahawks.
AJ, I need your best soccer impersonation on the next goal. You know, screaming in the mic.
It's getting
goal.
better. It's getting better. That had some energy.
But, you know, really, nice ball movement there.
Really was.
Way to get the goalie for Worcester Prep out towards the ball and then backdoor pass, goal. Great play.
Great play on all ends. Fantastic backdoor pass by Oglesby to Geyser. As Brody Lynch wins the faceoff once again.
6-2 on the faceoff. How about that?
6-2. Phoner on the wing.
How about that memory? You know.
That's a great memory.
Yeah.
That's a great memory. As Clark. And now Popliski. To Geyser. Back to Popliski. Seahawks working it around the arc here.
Maybe they want to take it slow. They found that's the way to go. Low and slow.
You have the lead, you know. You're at home. The time clock is on your side.
Don't be in a rush to win.
Exactly.
And there's no shot clock.
I was just about to mention something about that. There is no shot clock, so you can take as much time off as you want.
So technically they could hold it for like the next 10 minutes, but
that is true. They could.
I want to see his team do that.
At the end of quarters, though, they flip sides. So it'd be tough to do that for the rest of the game.
You just got to get possession.
A nice move right there. Bounce shot by
penalty
Popliski.
coming up here.
Penalty. Let's see who that is on.
I think it's going against Worcester Prep.
Don't have a signal yet. It's going to stay Seahawks, it looks like. Holding.
10-yard penalty.
Okay.
Automatic first
okay,
down.
Sean. Substitution for the Mallards there.
Okay, so it's
As number 14,
just a violation, not
Yes.
a man down penalty.
Anch Batra, the sophomore, excuse me, coming in.
Oh, it is a man up. Okay.
It is. Yeah, first man
Stay
up.
with us. We're not.
First man up for the Seahawks of the season. It's a 1-minute man up. In college, correct me if I'm wrong, it's 2 minutes.
They have I believe,
Here's
from
1
what I
minute.
was told, they have different levels: 30 seconds,
Yeah.
1 minute, and 2 minutes.
That's Foner. Nice shot.
Thunder.
Great side shot there. Thunder.
Feel the thunder.
John Foner, the sophomore, with his first goal of the year. Great shot. Great shot by Thunder.
Great camera work there by Mr. Dodson.
Yeah, that was he got that goal on point. That
Happy
was great.
birthday to him, by the way.
Exactly. I said this morning. You said a couple.
What is
was
he?
that, an hour ago?
21 years old.
Oh, he's down there looking at us. He's giving us that look. I think he's 57. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he's 57. As Lynch on the face-off. And the Seahawks win it once
7-2.
again. Oh, 7-2. As Geyser to March on the corner. Back to Geyser.
I don't know if you guys can tell on the live stream, but it just got really quiet here in the booth. Everyone left us.
Yeah.
There's like
three
other
left.
people left.
It's all right.
Unlike football, where there's
Oh, yeah.
they cram everyone in here.
It's like 30 of us in here. Mason to Popliski. Geyser back to Popliski. Back to Geyser. Back and forth passing here from the Seahawks. As Foner looking to get back-to-back goals. As Popliski earlier in the game was only 1 goal away from getting a hat trick until Foner scored that goal.
I think he's gonna get it.
He's going to get it.
Yeah.
Does it have to be back-to-back-to-back
No,
goals?
no.
Or it's just 3 goals.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
I got you. That's a nice shot, Popliski.
What did I say?
Look at that.
What did I say?
Hat trick for Luke Popliski.
I guess I'm gonna win the lottery now. I predicted it.
You were talking about jinxing earlier in the game. You just predicted that.
I know.
3 seconds before
You
it
know,
happened.
some days you got it, some days you don't.
Man, hat trick. First one of the season for the Seahawks.
We didn't see any hats thrown on the field.
No. But
AJ, go throw your hat out on there.
I don't have one. If I did, maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. Bring a hat next game.
I'd probably have to go on the track. I probably wouldn't do that though.
Oh.
This time, fight for it. Mallards. Still a scrum for it. Now the Seahawks win it. I was about to say the Mallards won the face-off there, but no.
Oh.
Hard hit by Clark.
Seahawks have been really physical this game.
They have.
They wanted to let the Mallards that they're here. This is their home field,
Ball
and they
still
came
on
to
the
play.
ground. And now the Seahawks take control of it. I would slow it down here from the
Set
Seahawks.
it up.
Set it up, exactly. Slow it down.
Your offense, what has it been? 2 goals, 2 possessions in this offense. The kind of slowed it down
God,
offense.
talk about scorching hot defense. Fantastic communication from the Seahawks there.
Stifling.
Stifling, that's my word.
Yeah.
Stifling. Stifling defense from the Seahawks there.
Got to bring back some basketball terms. You know, we miss
Here
it.
we go.
We miss it.
As Mason now hits off the goalpost and ricochets up in the air. Now Oglesby has to Foner, gets intercepted by the goalie.
It's that big stick or that big
Ferguson.
net.
Exactly. Ferguson with the steal
yard
there.
sale.
Yard sale. Foner now 3-on-2 for the Seahawks. Fires in, scores. John Foner. That's a thunder and lightning connection right there. Or in that instance, lightning to thunder. The Seahawks now take a 6-goal lead. Up 8-2 now. Now gotten
I think we're going to have
4 goals.
We're going to have a timeout here. We'll be right back after the timeout.
All right, we are back with the Seahawks up 8-2 over the Mallards with 6:57 left in the third quarter. You know, Seahawks really been building off that momentum they got in the first half as they went into half up 4-2, now up 8-2. Got in the last 4 goals to start the second half.
Worcester Prep's got to find something. They got to go on a big run.
Well, it starts to win the face-off here from Malt.
Yeah, it is 8-2 face-offs.
Yeah, all 4 goals have come when the Seahawks won the face-off.
9-2. Oh, no. Come on.
Ball's on the ground in midfield.
Oh, that's going to be Mallards. Oh.
Seahawks possession.
Okay. I thought maybe Dalton Henderson was laying on the ball, but it wasn't the ball. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell from up here.
It is. It is.
We need binoculars, you know.
And maybe something for next game. Might need it for the football season too. Even though the football season's easier because the lights are on.
The lights
are on, but it's
I feel like the numbers are bigger.
Yeah. So Seahawks going to stay with it here as that shot went out of bounds, but Marsh was closest to it. Showing great hustle this whole entire game. Keeping possession for the Seahawks plenty of times.
I think they're going to hold the ball for quite a while here. At least I would. 6 minutes left.
Yeah.
I'd take at least 2 minutes off the clock.
100% I would. With this 6-goal lead, you don't want to get too aggressive. You know, take it slow. Why not? As Popliski on the X.
4th goal, question mark?
Tries to put a goal on, puts a move on Cropper.
I thought he was going for his 4th. That would have been. What do they call that?
Actually, quadruple.
No. Like 3 is a hat trick. What do they call 4?
I'm gonna look that up. I got you.
As I'll take over while AJ's doing some
that would be great.
Research.
Yeah, appreciate it.
We got number 23 March driving, shot no good. Worcester Prep comes up with it. Fast break. And they're going to throw the penalty flag. Yard sale.
I got it. It's called the haul. In soccer, it's called the haul. That's what I got. I couldn't find anything for the cross.
And I think they're going to call a slash here on Decatur.
Which is illegal.
And Worcester Prep's going to have the man up.
As Mason's going to come out. Looks like. Mason's going to check out here.
Yes.
Yeah, Worcester Prep man up for
I like that little graphic there.
That's great.
It just pops right up, man up.
Mr. Kinnear and Mr. Dotson did a great job on that.
This young man right here. Doing it all. Mr. Dotson.
As let's see if this Decatur defense can stop the man up yet again. They've already stopped it twice this game.
See if they can do it once again.
3rd time's a charm. That's what they say.
As man with it.
Oh, swim move.
Nice move right there. Shot from Chavez. Won't go off the crossbar or off the goalpost there.
Sort of an overhead shot.
Yeah. Man, Chavez Bounce shot, no. And the Seahawks take control here. As Haley taking over up to Strickler.
Oh, that's
Tripped.
They're gonna throw a flag.
It looks like they might throw a
Yes,
flag on that.
they are.
They are.
Trip.
Yeah. Trip
So-
on Cooper Staples, the freshman.
With 10 seconds left in the man advantage, Worcester Prep is going to no longer have a man advantage.
And now it can flip to the Seahawks.
Well, it'll be even for the first
Yeah.
10 seconds.
So 4:29 left in the third quarter. As you said, 10 seconds left from man up for Worcester Prep. And it looks like Decatur's going to take over on the man up for a minute. Seahawks have capitalized on their man up opportunities.
Yeah, they've had one.
They've had one. So stop and play here. Looks like a bit of confusion. Looks like March is going to start with it.
Looks like they're trying to. I don't know. We're still new to lacrosse.
There we go. So it's Decatur man up now for 1 minute. So
Okay,
Worcester
so
Prep
the-
didn't even get that 10 seconds.
Okay.
You know, it's just off now.
It's
Which
not
makes
like
sense.
hockey where penalty, it overlaps for the amount of time.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Alex Ovechkin, only 50 goals away from Wayne Gretzky.
He's going to get it, I think.
I
I think
hope.
he might get it. It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
The grade 8.
As Mason, top of the arc shot, almost goes in. Nice save by Ferguson. And now Hohen. Back
Nice
to
pressure.
Ferguson.
Open net.
It's stolen
Oh.
by Oglesby. Open shot, scores! Oglesby with the second goal of the game. Now the Seahawks take a 9-2 lead.
I'm going to be honest. Decatur has sort of run away with this one. It is. Decatur has more of a lead than I thought they were going to be. Last year's game, it was.
They only won by
I
Seahawks only
believe
won
it
by
was
one.
14-13 or around that range.
Yeah.
But wow, the Seahawks have come out
Offensive outburst by the Seahawks.
ready to play. You've heard the hype all season about the Seahawks team.
I think the Seahawks are just getting warmed up in the first half. You know, taking it kind of slow. It's a slow first half, but you know, in the
They didn't
second
want to
half-
get surprised by anything.
Exactly. Now in the second half, the Seahawks taking over on offense. It's the main reason why they have a 7-goal lead now. 3:44 left in the third. Face off once again. Let's see if Brody Lynch can win it, which should give him a 10-2 advantage, and he does. If I'm not mistaken, it's 10-2 now.
You're right.
Brody Lynch's
Yeah.
advantage on the face off. You gotta watch behind you though, as Lynch almost stole that away. That pass is out of bounds, and now the Mallards are gonna take over here. Seahawks might try to get a little bit too aggressive there. It could have gone pass for pass. Instead, they just chucked it all the way down the field. And over the head of March.
You know, I'd
Exactly.
try to, if I was Decatur, try to take things slow here.
What a big hit by March and Geyser. Now March to Foner, lightning the Thunder. Inside score by Geyser. Graham Geyser. Nice celebration right there.
You know, one thing I've noticed is Worcester Prep.
Great ball movement.
I don't think Worcester Prep has had time to set up a play this whole quarter. Decatur's defense has just been so pressing and stifling. I'll steal a word from you. That they've just gotten in every possession. They've won all the face-offs except 2, 9-2 in face-offs. Worcester Prep just can't stop them.
You know, the main thing is that the Seahawks are pressing every single time Worcester Prep's getting the ball. They're getting a lot of steals, and when you get steals, when you're on the fast break, you have a numbers advantage.
You know, we saw
and at that point,
lots of full-court press in basketball.
yeah, we did.
Coach
We did.
Johnson,
You're
Bayside
right.
South, Coach of the Year.
First minute of the game, it was like 2-0. You run the full court press. It was great though. You know, 9 times out of 10 it will work. It's in my opinion one of the main reasons why the Seahawks made all the way to the state semifinal.
Heartbreaking loss there. That was, for those of you that weren't in attendance, they lost by 2 points, 63-61.
Yeah.
It was a close game. A lot of more Decatur fans than I thought, especially it being a Wednesday.
And it was 2.5
across
hours
the
away.
bridge.
Yeah, it was in
I think
Georges County.
Yeah, Wise High School, nice high school.
As Lynch gets it stripped away, and now Seahawks with it as Ashton Clark to Foner. Foner now hits off of Geyser's stick and rolls out of bounds. Looks like the Mallards are going to take advantage here. Yes, they are.
You know, Decatur's got to get a win here in the lacrosse game. Both of the baseball and softball, they both lost. They gotta redeem us. It's unusual we see both baseball and softball, as baseball was actually ranked #1 in the state by PBR, Prep Baseball Report, for our public schools in the state of Maryland. Just took their first loss of the season to Delmar, who is Delaware. I don't know what they're ranked, but I think it was an upset.
Hold on, we got a player injured. That's Cole Campbell, the senior. He's on the ground. Looks like he might have a hamstring injury here. Looks like he's holding his hamstring in that specific area. So we'll step aside and take a short break. We'll be right back. All right, we are back after that injury from Cole Campbell, hoping for the best.
Definitely. It's not what you want to see. Injury. Second game of the season for the Mallards. Senior, his last year. Unless he goes on to the next level. I have heard of a lot of Worcester Prep lacrosse players going on to play college lacrosse. They've had a really good lacrosse program over the past
They do. They got a great lacrosse program.
years.
Along with the Seahawks, That's why this game is so great tonight. It's why this game is so special.
Battle for Berlin.
Exactly. Battle for Berlin. That's great. That's a great saying right there. Battle for Berlin. Both these schools, I think as you said earlier, only about 5 to 10 minutes apart from each other. Very close.
Worcester Prep finally getting a chance to set up the offense. They've got to find something. Down 8 goals. Third quarter, minute 14.
As Chavez with it. Working on Frankie Bucksbaum. That's a
there
familiar
we go.
face. Tries to get inside there. Ball's on the ground.
For those Decatur basketball fans out there, Frankie Bucksbaum.
And Iran with it. Up to Bucksbaum. Bucksbaum taking on the fast break. Now guys are looking to slow it down on the wing.
I think they're going to hold for the final shot here of the quarter. Only 45 seconds left.
Yeah, no reason to rush it. As Mason.
Who plays the sticks, right? Sticks.
Oglesby now. Popliski, Mason, Oglesby, Foner, and March have been playing amazing tonight. They're the main reasons why the Seahawks had this 8-goal lead, but honestly, it's been the whole entire team. They've had lots of great teamwork tonight. There's now 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Seahawks trying to get one last goal going into the fourth. Foner looks like he might go to the side shot again, and he is way overhead of the goal.
If the goal was about 5 feet taller, I think that would have went in. But
that would have been a great shot. That would have been what's called a stings the corner. That would have stung the corner there. That's almost a goal for Popliski, and that's going to do it for the
Just
All right, start of the fourth quarter. Seahawks up 10-2 over the Mallards, and you know what's coming.
you know, for those of you that watch basketball,
You know what's coming.
you better get used to it if you didn't. Fourth quarter where legends are made. It's got to be said.
Every single game.
It's good luck.
Every single game.
It's good luck.
In the fourth quarter.
You know, every game I said that at Decatur, they didn't lose.
It is. It
For
is
basketball,
very good luck.
they
You're
didn't
right.
lose.
They didn't lose. It's 12 minutes left in this fourth quarter. And start the fourth quarter here. 4 quarters, 12 minutes long as Lynch wins the faceoff once again. Now Geyser been controlling the tempo in the second half pretty well.
When's running clock, Ernie?
He's just holding it.
I think that's what they're gonna do
Yeah.
for the majority. I mean, up 8 goals. You don't want to give Prep a chance, Worcester Prep to get a chance to get back in the game. You don't want them to get momentum. Don't want to make a silly mistake, obviously. Just
Yeah, you're exactly right. Oglesby.
play how you've played all game. I mean,
wing.
they've played tremendous. Not many mistakes all game. As
That was a wild pass out of bounds there.
Decatur's gonna retain possession.
Wild shot. Excuse me. As March on the X. Been there the whole entire game.
You know, the rain held off for us.
We've been lucky with the weather
I
tonight.
was expecting, because earlier in the week it said it was going to pour during, like at 5 o'clock, right at game time.
As Foner, bounce shot, almost goes in. Popliski behind the goal, the X-15.
But the rain is going to hold off until tomorrow. Watch some March Madness.
That's good. March.
This
shot
is March.
by Geyser. It's way off. Seahawks are going to stay with it. But the referee is signaling.
Okay, when did your bracket get busted?
When Oakland beat Kentucky. Mine was actually like perfect until then. I think like half of the country's bracket got busted
I think it was
when Kentucky lost.
it was when Duquesne beat BYU.
Wow, you got it knocked out that early.
Yeah.
You picked BYU to win?
Sweet 16.
Nah, I
Yeah.
had Duquesne the whole time. I believed in Duquesne
It's all about getting the Sweet 16. You get the Sweet 16.
from Pittsburgh. Not a big Pittsburgh guy, but
Is that because you're a
shout out to
Ravens
Duquesne.
fan?
Yeah, that's exactly why. It's a nice city though. As Alves.
Speaking
Taking
of
it now.
Pittsburgh, they got
Go goal.
the
from-
Pirates.
That's McGovern. Excuse me, McGovern with the goal. So 2 goals from Alves and McGovern with the goal there.
Speaking of Pittsburgh, the Pirates, Aroldis Chapman, Domingo Herman, maybe trying to get the old timers back together or something.
So that was the only the 3rd goal of the game for the Mallards, first of the second half.
You know, the Mallards, they have scored more goals than they scored
Oh my
in
God.
the last game.
I mean, you're right. You're right. Versus Caravel. I mentioned that a lot this game.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good talking point.
It is. It is. It is. As this time, Molt wins the faceoff, but the Seahawks take right back possession. As Foner looking to slow it down. Thunder.
He's
Rolls
got
it.
he's one away from the hat trick too, right? He's
Yeah,
got 2.
he is. He is. Foner was open there for a second. It's Foner now on the wing. To Geyser on the X.
Been in the first game.
Back out to Mason. Oglesby. Look for a man to try and cut here. Mason, look like he's about to shoot it there. He does. Fires it. Bounce shot won't go. It's going to stay with the Seahawks. As Geyser was closest to it. Seahawks going quick here. Looking to be aggressive. Get that goal right back. As Foner almost gets it to go. Nice save right there.
Oh,
From first. Big hit.
oh my gosh.
Huge hit. Oh, wow. Paxton Molt is down.
That was almost
Big
like football.
Hit. Looked like Parker Mason
Wow.
on that hit.
Oh my goodness. I hope he's okay. We're going to take
We're
a
gonna
break.
take a break. Step aside. We'll be right back. 9:01 left in the fourth quarter. All right, we are back after that big hit from Parker Mason as Paxton Molt was on the ground there.
Yeah,
You know, hope for the
great
best.
thing that he's okay.
Second player for the Mallards down this game.
I saw him run off the field. I hope he doesn't have a concussion or anything.
Yeah, as Campbell was down earlier, this time it's Molt. As Worcester Prep
Man up.
for the man up here.
You know, you don't. This is starting to worry me about the comeback. They got a man up now. If they score a goal, 6 goals.
Still a
I don't know.
six-goal
It's
game,
going to
but-
be tough,
yeah.
but
Anything can happen, honestly. Anything can
it's
happen.
March. It's March.
March in basketball, March in lacrosse.
Anything can happen in March.
You're right, as I'm pretty sure, as you showed me, Yale is about to upset Auburn.
Yes, they are. Let's see if it's over.
But yeah, hope for the best for Paxton Molt.
Yale,
Took a big shot there.
Yale is winning 78-74 over
time is
Auburn.
left?
13 seconds.
Oh,
Yale's
yeah.
a 13 seed. Auburn is a 4 seed.
Yeah. They're probably gonna upset there.
And then Colorado upset Florida.
I'm pretty sure I picked that.
Wow.
The ball's out. Seahawks gonna take advantage here. With 27 seconds left for the man up, Worcester Prep.
That was really Worcester Prep's opportunity to try and get back in the game. You needed
Couldn't capitalize.
a goal there to really have a chance.
As nice big hit there. Oh my goodness. As that is Ashton Clark taking it through defenders there. 1-on-3, just bulldozed through his defenders.
I say you just hold for
Yeah, I would.
a while here. No shot clock, so
But I mean, Ashton Clark was just splitting through defenders there, taking it full speed. Anybody that was in his path, look out. Because he was not stopping at all. Looked like he was trying to go all the way to the goal there. But Seahawks now slowing it down like they've been for most of this game. Just passing it around the arc here. As March to Pawliski. Seahawks moving back here at the 40-yard line now. Now Pawliski, screen by Oglesby. Pawliski working it around the arc. Behind the goal, nice move by Pawliski. Almost gets a goal. He's trying to sidewind it there around his defender.
he took that himself.
Oh, but look at Geyser with the steal. Now behind the goal. Shot by Pawliski. He's got a haul. Back, 4 goals for Pawliski. Wow. A haul. They call that 4 goals in soccer, as I looked up earlier.
I was wondering what you were saying.
That's why I said haul. Yeah. Like, it's kind of like haul, but it's not spelled like a hallway. It's like U-Haul. Haul. That's how it's spelled. If I'm correct. That's what it is in soccer. I couldn't find anything for lacrosse, but we'll use the soccer term. That's pretty sick, though, if that is the term.
Is 5 the golden sombrero? That's what it is in baseball if you strike out 5 times.
Well, that's not good, then.
Yeah,
So,
but I'm going to look it up.
okay, now Sean's going to look it up. Now face off once again. This time between McGovern and Vasquez. And McGovern to Lynch. Scores. Nice sidewind shot right there. Stinging the corner.
Back and forth we go like a seesaw.
So now Worcester Prep cuts the lead back down to 7, but still a very big hill to climb.
You've got to score approximately a goal a minute.
Pretty much, yeah.
They're down 8.
That should be a goal. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Now it's 7. Okay. I was like,
I was wondering, yeah.
I was like, I'm pretty sure they scored there. So now it's a 7-score game, 7-goal game. Seahawks still up by 7, but as I just said, big hill to climb for the Mallards. But he starts to win the face-off as they do, as McGovern wins it. But you got to get a goal right here for the Mallards. Like, I'm talking right here within like 10 seconds.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen.
If you throw it over the head, if you throw it over your teammate's head. And the Seahawks are going to take advantage. Miscommunication there from the Mallards. But it's pretty tough to score a goal every single 10 seconds. You know,
Yeah, that would be hard.
pretty much impossible. As Foner now taking on the fast break. He's going to slow it down at the 20-yard line. Oglesby back to Foner. Look for the side shot.
I expect him to slow it down here.
Yeah.
You know, we've said that, but I really believe it this time.
This time, you think they're going to do it?
Yeah. I guess I'm wrong.
That's bounce shot by Papisi.
That would have been his 5th.
It would have. You said golden sombrero. Did you find out what it meant?
No.
No.
I think
Ah.
5's just really good.
Man, I mean, could we use golden sombrero? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Probably not. We'll just say 5 goals. There's a goal right there. This time by March. Lightning with the goal. Now the Seahawks take an 8-goal lead with 5:51 left in the 4th quarter. Great play by Ashton March.
I think this one's over.
Now, you know, you got to keep your foot on the gas. Got to keep your foot on the gas.
They're going to throw a flag here.
But it's looking very good for the Seahawks.
Not sure what the call's going to be.
Let's see the refs sort this one out. We'll get a call. As the referee's talking to McGovern.
Maybe excessive celebration. I don't know if that's a thing.
Didn't really look like bad.
We see here the ref is talking to number 10.
McGovern. Dylan McGovern.
Yeah.
So we got a couple substitutions here for the Seahawks. As Oglesby and Mason coming on for Aiden Nguyen, Brody Lynch, and number 13, Siler Harvey. A few subs for the Seahawks.
I believe it's Kyler.
Kyler, excuse me.
You're good. It looks like Siler.
Yeah, Kyler Harvey. Like Kyler Murray.
And Decatur is going to have a man up, so there was some call.
Yeah, penalty.
It was
on
after the play. We
Mallards.
know that.
Yeah.
Because they scored the goal, and it was like 10 seconds downtime, and then they threw the flag. So maybe someone did something unsportsmanlike.
Sportsmanlike conduct, possibly. As Mason now backing up to Geyser. Back Foner. Seahawks got 25 seconds left, the man up. Foner, long shot, bounce shot, gets deflected. Ricochets up in the air, fight for it. And Mallards come away with it. Worcester Prep now taking a full speed spin move by Campbell, so he's back in the game. You like to see that as man gets it stripped away. Got hit on the neck there. Nice defense.
Hope he's
from
all
Declan
right.
Moran.
That looked like it hurt.
Yeah. His head like whipped around there. But fantastic defense from the Seahawks, especially from the goalie, Declan Horan.
He's played great.
He has. He's got a few saves in this game. Made a great play there as March now.
Oh, wow.
Behind the back. And the fans are loving it.
We've got to send that into Sports Center.
We got to get a replay for that. Talk about lightning.
I think we're getting it. It should be up here pretty soon.
Coming up here in a minute. Wow. Greatest play of the game right there. Behind the back, barely even looking.
That just put some energy in the... Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Here's the highlight. Oh,
no,
look
no
behind the back.
No look, sort of like a...
Unbelievable.
Reminds me of Kareem Bolden. Well, Lacrosse.
Yeah, Kareem Bolden. You know, Ashton Marsh looking like Kareem Bolden there. Wow, so that's the second goal of the game.
Ashton was looking at us.
He was.
And just behind the back.
I honestly don't even know if that's like pure like luck or skill.
That was definitely luck.
That was definitely. I don't know. I don't know. I'd say more.
You know
luck
what they
than
say.
skill,
Sometimes they say it's better to be lucky than good.
That was still a great shot. Whether that was luck or skill, that was still a great shot.
AJ, could you do that?
Yeah, no.
Dave, I should be able to find that clip now that I saved it in the cloud, right?
If I try to do that, it's probably going the opposite way. It's probably going back and hitting me in the back of the head. Oh, big hit from number 11, Ashton Clark, the captain. Few big hits in this game for the Seahawks.
A lot, yeah.
You know,
and they've been hard.
The fans are getting behind them. They have been very hard, as you just said. Lots of hard hits for the Seahawks.
Shout out to the Seahawk faithful. They've stayed around even through this cold weather. Windy.
Stands are pretty crowded, you know?
Windy, cold.
It is opening day. I know that has something to do with it. Everybody loves opening day.
It's our first opening day as commentators.
Yeah, it was supposed to be basketball.
But you were sick.
I was sick, yeah. I had a 103-degree fever. Yeah. It was not a great
Rub
night
some
for me.
dirt on it.
That's nice defense right there. Ball's on the ground. Foner behind the back pass.
Oh!
Oh, what a goal from the Seahawks.
Broke the goalie's ankles.
And
Wow.
Graham Geyser. Wow, back-to-back electric plays from the Seahawks to get goals. Foner with the behind-the-back pass, and then Geyser splits the goalie's ankles.
And we're getting a replay here. There we go.
He gets the goal right here. Splits
Oh.
his ankles and fires it in for the goal. And you see John Foner, Thunder, high-stepping there after that goal.
You know, I've seen a lot more ankles broke in lacrosse than we did in baseball. Like, we've seen 3 this game.
I think baseball, you mean basketball?
I meant basketball. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. All right, 3:35 left in this fourth quarter. Seahawks now with a double-digit lead off back-to-back amazing plays. Ball's on the ground off the face-off. Kick ball from the Mallards. Fight for it. McGovern with it. McGovern's still playing hard even though his team's down by 10. Trying to will his team back into this one. McGovern over the head of Lynch, out of bounds. Seahawks are going to take over here.
McGovern took it
There's
through
another
that whole
big hit.
defense.
We got mail on the ground. Let's see who that is.
It looks like a cramp.
Might be a cramp.
I think
yeah.
it was his calf started, or his hamstring. They're trying to stretch it out. We'll take a short break and be right back. We are back. Looked like he just had a Charlie horse there. Everyone gets those. I hate it when that happens.
Oh,
Right in
yeah.
your
Oh,
calf,
yeah.
and your calf
Oh, yeah.
just feels like it's gonna. It just squeezes up. And
It's the worst when you're like sleeping and stuff, and it's like 2 a.m. You wake up and you have like a huge cramp. It is awful. You're like squirming around trying to get it to go away. You know, I mean, I don't think it was that bad there, but definitely cramps are not fun. You know.
And I feel like once you have
been a long
one,
game
once
for the
you have
Mallards.
one, you have them more often. You know what I mean?
You do. Yeah, you're right. So now we got a 5-on-5 in the Mallards and the Seahawks. Is now even. Seahawks have had a few, actually both teams had a few man-ups this game.
I feel like the Decatur's capitalized more on their man-ups.
They have, yeah. I think Worcester Prep has only gotten 1 goal on a man-up. Whoa, what a crazy pass
I thought that.
from Lynch.
I didn't know if he was trying to pass it or if it was just a bad shot. Or,
Yeah, I couldn't really tell.
Um,
But Seahawks are going to take advantage here. Take possession with 2:58 left. So we're in. Seahawks trying to get it up here. As now the Mallards are running the press. As Geyser with Foner open. Waiting for his team to catch up. Foner, side shot, goal!
that's his third hat trick.
Hat trick
That's two hat tricks.
for John Foner. So a hat trick for Popliski and a hat trick for Foner, and I'm pretty sure Ashton March is only one away.
I heard Mr.
From a hat
Kinnear
trick.
over here calling for them to give the ball to Matt Beck. He wanted Matt Beck
Matt
to get
Beck.
that goal.
Oh yeah, Matt Beck, yeah. He was out there. I'm pretty sure
He's
on
number
the bench
18.
now, yeah. He's off now.
He'll come back.
He'll come back in though.
Crowd favorite, Matthew Beck.
I was wondering what Mr. Kinnear was talking about. Because he was like, get it in. And I was like, what? And then Matt Beck was right in front of the goal, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Matt Beck. Shout out Matt Beck. What a great guy. Fan favorite, as you said. Let's fight for it once again on the face-off. Mallard's shot, no good. Deflected by Horan. Another pass saved, or another shot saved, excuse me, by Horan this game. He's had about, I want to say 5 this game, about 4 or 5.
I'd like to see the stats.
Yeah.
He's definitely got more than 50%. 50% save.
Saves, yeah. That's Foner looking for a man.
Minute 58 left.
Got a state champion walking on the sidelines there.
As we got a state champion, Gavin Solito, wrestling.
And football.
And
On the
football.
sideline.
He won individual state champ too.
He did. Part of that back to back to back to back to back.
Was it,
Wrestling state champions.
was it 5 or 4?
5.
5?
5.
And he was part of football, won it himself individually.
Yep. So minute 48 left. This game winding down. We're in crunch time now.
Good to join you on this,
This is
cold
great.
night.
Yeah.
First game back
Great to be back for spring sports.
after basketball.
2 weeks that felt like a month. Foner, bounce shot. It's a haul for John Foner.
Is that what we're officially calling him now?
Calling it a haul.
A hole? Okay.
As now Seahawks quadruple their lead up to 12 goals now. You have to do 4 times 4, 16. That's why I was saying quadruple.
okay.
Yeah. You look a little bit confused. That's why I said that.
They squared Worcester Prep's lead.
Yeah. So yeah, I think if the Seahawks win the face-off here, they're probably just gonna hold it. You know, why not?
Yeah, I
Only
think so.
38 seconds left. Might as well just hold it.
I believe
Go to 1-0 on
it
the
may be
season.
a running clock after this. 12 goals, I think I heard earlier.
I think you're right. We have to fact check that, but I think you're right.
Oh, and they're going to just give the ball to Decatur. Not sure why, but
Oh, wow, big hit there. as Brody Lynch is on the ground. Gets back up. Slips. But Mallard's taking it here. Getting up at midfield.
We got a whistle.
Timeout. Looks like Decatur. Yeah, timeout Decatur. So we'll take a short break. Minute 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seahawks up 16-4. We'll be right back.
We are back after that short timeout. I'm sure Decatur's just saying don't do anything dumb.
Pretty much, yeah.
Don't
Pretty
get
much.
injured.
Especially that.
You know, it's been a great opening night. There's not much more you can ask for, scoring 16 goals in your first game against Worcester Prep.
Especially, I was about to say, especially against a rival. That's great. As Seahawks will improve to 1-0 on the season. It's a nice save there by number 30. Don't know if we have his name on the roster. Cooper Clark. Appreciate the assist from Mr. Kinnear there. Nice save by Cooper Clark. As I was saying, Seahawks will improve to 1-0 on the season. Worcester Prep will drop to 0-2. It's a good start to the season for the Seahawks.
Oh.
That's a big hit. Campbell's on the ground once again. He's been on the ground a few times this game. This took a lot of hits. Yeah.
Clock continues to run. I'm just checking with you. I don't know the rules. I just saw it.
It looks to be okay, but he's been on the ground a few times this game.
24 seconds. Clock winding down. Our next broadcast will be that we're doing is Monday softball
Versus
Queen
Queen
Anne's
Anne's.
4 o'clock. Should be a good one.
Should be 100%.
I don't know much about Queen Anne's, but I know we're pretty good. Made it to the state semifinals last year, I believe, in softball.
Yeah, they definitely did. As that's going to do it for tonight's game as the Seahawks win the Battle of Berlin 16-4 over the Worcester Prep Mallards. Sean, it was great to join you tonight.
Great joining you too.
All right, that's going to do it. We will see you, ladies and gentlemen, for our next broadcast on Monday. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.